Hey y'all, hey. So in today's video, this is part 2 of that foundation that we created in the other video. So let's go on and get into it.
A journey through time.
Welcome to the Journey Through Time. I'm your girl, Wendy. If you're oldie but goodie, welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. So today's video is part 2 from yesterday's video. And we're going to take just one of the foundations and decorate it, upscale it a little bit, make it look worthy. And then I'm going to put some gifts on it. Okay. So let's go and get into it. I'm going to go ahead on and start decorating it. First things first, I need this paper right here. I had this from Hobby Lobby. It was 69 cents. So I want y'all to know that all the stuff that I'm using is stuff that I already had at home. Okay. This is not something that I went out and purchased. These are all things I already had. So some of the things that you see me use might seem a little strange or what have you, but that is because I'm trying to utilize what I have first. Okay. So I'm cutting around a plain piece of paper because I'm about to put this in my LaserJet printer and this size is too big. Length is not. It could take a long length, but I'm just going to go on and do the standard size. Right? Like that. And so that's what I'm going to end up putting in my printer. Okay, y'all. So I'm using my Brother printer. I have to put the paper in at the bottom on this particular printer right here. So let me grab it. So I just put it in here how I want it. Trying to hold the phone at the same time. Put it in here and just make sure that it is in here correctly. And it's bumped all the way up to the end, which it is. Make sure that it is snug, and it is, and then close it. So over here on the computer, I just wanted to print out something cute to put on the front. And so I picked Gratitude Blossoms. So this is in Canva. I just finished doing this actually. So I'm going to go ahead on and download this. And when I hit download, I want to make this transparent and hit download again. And I do that because I don't want a white background. Okay. So then I go into minimize. I go into Silhouette Studio. Okay. And this always pop up every single time. Move all this out of the way. And I'm going to hit File and Open. That's the first one. And there it is right there. Move my fingers. Sorry. Say this again. If it's a transparent background that you're doing, this is how it should come out, where you just have just the piece that you want. All right. So now I need to measure and see what size I want to print out. So in order to do that, I need to move this out the way, or at least move it downward and see where I want it to be. So I like to go and fold down the piece that I know I'm going to use, start from. And I think I just wanted to maybe right here at 9, about right there. So 9 in width is where I'm going to go with. And up from the top to the bottom and see what we have here. We have 4.5. Okay. So we're not going to do 9 by 4.5. We're going to probably do, let's see what we're going to do. It's going to bring you down so I don't hold the camera. So I don't have to hold the camera. Bring y'all close. So can y'all see? Okay, I'm going to try to hold it and do this. So I'm going to go up here to the top. First, let me hit the thing because it's not showing me everything. Move it up. Okay. So we're going to hit that unlock button right there. And we want the width to be 9. Okay. I'm going to get that out and hit 9, hit enter. So that's the width of it. And then the height, it said 4.5. Of course, we don't want 4.5. So we're going to do 3. Let's see what 3 looks like. Okay, that looks decent to me. Okay. And I keep putting my hands in the way. And that's because I'm holding it. I'm sorry. Okay, so as you can see, the size is now 3 in height and 9 in width. Okay. So I'm going to come over here and hit print. Okay. And this is the window that shows you what all is actually going to be in the picture and what's going to be cut off. So it's a good window to take, to pay attention to. All right. Cancel. Cancel. Let's try it again. I'm going to move it over some because it looked like it was going to be chopped off, but I think that was just my thing. Hit print again. Yeah. So it was going to be cut off. So the way I had it earlier, it would cut off because that's the cutoff right there. Okay. So now I'm going to hit print. Of course, it's not going to print right here. There's a pop-up window going to come up and did. And this is my sublimation printer. So we're not using that. So I'm going to X out of that and find the one that I'm using, not the Canon, the Brother right there. Okay. Sometimes I like to go into preference on here and see what we're looking at. Everything looks the same right now. So that's fine. Hit OK. Let me hit cancel for a minute because the way I put my paper in, I'm really hoping that this prints out the way I'm looking at it. And, I don't take too many chances with the Brother, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. What I'm going to do to be on the safe side, hit cancel for a minute. Come on. Take gratitude and bring it down here to the bottom. Okay, so I brought it down to the bottom of the paper, but I'm also making sure it's not cut off, and it shouldn't be. Right here. Okay. You can come over here and look, and you see it's still not cut off. All right, then I'm going to hit print again. Still trying to take me to the wrong printer. Go up here to Brother. And we're going to hit print. Okay. Now we're waiting for it to print for us over here. And did it print on the wrong side? Look what I did, y'all. I ain't used this thing in a long time. I put it in this way and I print it on this side. It prints the opposite side, so I got to do it again. We didn't mess up anything. Okay. Put it back in. It did do a good job, though. As you can see, it did a good job. So I'm putting it back in again on the right side now. Each printer is definitely different, okay? Okay, finally, we got it. This is the one we wanted right here. So it's printed out. Okay, I've already cut the little gratitude paper that I needed, right? So what I'm going to do, I just grab any random piece of paper that I can use, which I don't think I got to turn it that way. Turn it this way, maybe. Will work better. And so I'm going to cut this down a little more because I don't need all this. All right. So now I'm going to take this gold. I don't think it's big enough, is it? Move that aside. This gold foil. I'm going to put this on top of it. And I need to cut out the right size that I need. And y'all see the gratitude on the back? That's crazy to me. These scissors are terrible. Okay. Definitely grabbed the wrong ones. All right. And we're going to turn it on the side we want it on, which is this one. I'm going to lay this foil on top. Just like that. Rub it in real good. Just the best that you can, but you want it to cover all of the black ink. And this can only be done with a laser printer. Okay. All right. Taking me too long to do this. Hold on. Just like that, right? Cover it. I'll put it in between some paper here. Just like this. Just any random paper will do. And I'm going to run it through the laminator. And it's going to come out on the other side. Now you don't have to hold it. I'm just holding it. It's just a thing I do. But it's not necessary to hold it. Y'all see my lights blinking? Okay, it ran through once. Let's run it through one more time. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, I'm going to cut this off because we don't need it anymore. Okay, so I'm going to take it out of this white paper right here. And this is what we want right here. So I'm going to carefully move the paper off. And there we have it. Beautiful. Okay, y'all. So I have this purple marble looking paper also that I got from Hobby Lobby when I was doing my journals. Right? So let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about first before I even get started. So this is the journal I had made. It didn't really go anywhere, but it is the 2025 social media content planner that I had made. And I had used, besides all of this, I had used this here marble paper, right? So that's what I'm going to use on this right here right now. Okay. Since I still have so much of it left. That's what I mean by I'm utilizing what I already have in the house. You know, just to try to be creative and make something unique but beautiful. So I've already cut one piece to go right here. So I'm going to go ahead on and add some glue to this paper. It definitely isn't self-adhesive paper. It's just cardstock. That's all this is. And it has the laminated film on top of it because for those journals or for those books that I was making, they had I had laminated the sheets. So therefore, these still have that on there, which is actually good in this case. So putting it on here and just pressing down. Okay. I'm going to have to add a little more where I have that zip tie at, which of course it does not want to stay. I'm very heavy-handed. Okay. And this side right here, I'm just going to do an overlap kind of like this here. Let me see. Yeah, still going to do it. At first, I was just going to bump it up to the side like this. I could have did that too, huh? This is the actual same color. I'm always changing stuff in the middle of the process. Do y'all ever do that? When I could just go on with it the way I started to in the first place. So let me grab my scissors. Be windy and change it up a little bit. Only because I noticed that these are kind of the same. Okay. Stop playing around with it. I'm just going to put it on. I'm burning myself with some hot glue. Okay. That part's in there. Now I'm just trying to squeeze the rest of it on. All right. So I do have my marble will finish on it. So this is what we just finished. And I wanted to put this right here in the middle of it, just like this. I just thought it would be beautiful. And of course, y'all know I get that idea from my journal, my planner. I keep saying journal for some reason, but from my planner. And I'm looking at this because some of this paper could be cut off from the top. I think I just got it. I add a little more glue here. Press that on down. Alrighty. Okay. I don't have the patience for that today. Okay. So I was trying to use a little tape that I was going to use to put on here, but I'm just going to go ahead on and put some hot glue on and call it a day. I'm just not going to do it as heavy as I would normally do any other sheet. Pray that it goes on when I need it to. I did have a better alternative, but y'all can see how that was working out. Gonna be one of them days. Let me lay this down. We're gonna do this again. I'm gonna apply it on this time. I know exactly how far I want it. And then I'm gonna make do with the rest of it. Okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna fill in where it needs to be filled in, where it's not sticking, which is the edge. There we go. Got it on. And it's on the way I want it. So good. Okay. So that's what I wanted on there, just like that. Okay. So now we got that on. We're going to turn it to the side. I already have these pieces cut out. And I want them hooked to the side just like this here. Okay. Almost like it was made to be like that. As y'all can see, the back part of it, what I'm going to do is add a little glue in there because I kind of want to keep this part on here. Then I'm going to add the glue to the side of the wood. Like so. Bump it up under there. Right up under the little lip. This here. If I need to push it back, this will be the time to do it. Push it back and then press. And it should be in there pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to come on the other side and do the same thing. Have another piece already cut out and ready to go. Closing it up. Sizing it up. Apply the glue. Oops. Bump it under like that. If it's not the way you want it, move it to where it's supposed to be before pressing it down. Okay, so the two sides are on. And the front is on. All right, so I also want to put some, these here on the inside of the little windows on here. Now, when I say, once again, I'm utilizing everything, this comes from packaging. Okay? That's all this is. It comes from packaging. And I'm just pulling the little things off. Now, you can buy this kind of paper as well. I have it, but I don't have this particular color. So, that's why I'm utilizing what I do have. Okay? So, I stick it in like this here, and then it'll go up. But because it'll go up and probably stay in there, I'm going to add some glue to it first. Okay? See how that cute, like, give it a little glossy type look? Okay. I'm over here. Make sure I'm doing this right. This the right way? That's kind of tight. Let me make sure I got the right pieces. What is that? Oh, wrong thing. My bad. Let's see. I guess that was the right piece. Okay. So I'm going to stick it in here. And I suppose it's right because, my gracious, let me turn it this way. Because I feel like that would fit too. No, it is this way. It's just a little snugger than it should be. So let me cut some of this down. I shouldn't have to fight to get it in there like that. Okay. Yeah. All right. What y'all think? How's it looking so far? Cute. Nice. So this is going to go here. Kind of like this. So I'm going to go and glue this part down first. And then the side. Okay, I'm going to interrupt right here. So what I'm going to do is actually apply this gold tape all around this box to decorate it. So basically like a trim. And the reason I'm just putting this little bit of a voiceover on it, because baby, this took me forever, okay? And I'm not going to put y'all through that. I'm going to speed it up and throw some music behind it and let you enjoy watching me put it together, okay? So right here, I realized I did not put anything in the center like I wanted to. So I took another strip of that purple shiny paper and decided to apply it to the centerpiece of this, what we calling it? A box. Okay. So I'm just applying the glue right here. I love the little shimmery squares though. I really do. It turned out really nice. So I'm just carefully trying to put this on. So after that looked really nice, I went on and cut the two ends on it. And then guess what, y'all? I realized I found the other two shimmery pieces to go to the back. So I went on and added those. All right, y'all. This is it. This is the final look for this one. What do you think? I think it turned out beautiful. Pretty much purple theme. Actually, my sister's favorite color. But anyway, yes. What do you think? I love how it turned out. Okay. So this video was so long. I apologize, but you know, that's just how I am when it comes to trying to put something together. Everything I make so tedious sometimes. So tomorrow I will load the other foundation that we created together, and decorate and all that good stuff. Okay. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.